Every year, October 17th is observed as World Trauma Day. On this day, people are reminded of how important it is to save and protect lives during emergencies. On this day, people are also taught how to avoid injuries and deaths caused by trauma. Hi, this is Dr. Mataline Vaz. I'm a homeopathic doctor and a certified nutritionist. I've also done my post graduation diploma in emergency medical services. So, being the World Trauma Day today, the topic for this video is trauma. Trauma means injury. Things like domestic violence, natural disasters, and a serious car accident. These are all examples of injury or trauma. Most of the time, traumatic injuries happen suddenly, and also they need medical help right away. After a serious injury, people often go into shock. Some of them might even need to be resuscitated or have surgery to save their limbs or body or some other body parts. Many people end up with a disability after a serious injury. Others even die because of the trauma they suffered. And one of the reasons why some people are disabled is the crippling traumatic brain injury. The sooner a patient gets to medical care, the more likely it is that they will get better. People can't get to hospitals quickly in many countries. On World Trauma Day, people all over the world learn how to help others after a traumatic event, from emergency workers. Some countries like India have good Samaritan laws. Uh, some countries like India have good Samaritan laws so that people can help others without worrying about breaking the law. Do you know how to do CPR? CPR means cardiopulmonary resuscitation. If you don't know about it, World Trauma Day is a good time to learn it. I have a short video about CPR on my social media handles. So do check it out to learn about CPR. Besides, you can save lives by learning skills like the Hamlick's maneuver, keeping from getting cold, how to use a defibrillator or AED, how to stop bleeding, what to do when you are in a building that's on fire, how to respond to bites from snakes, how to help people who have allergic reactions. If you know how to do these things, you could save the life of a loved one or a stranger in an emergency. In 2011, World Trauma Day began in New Delhi, India, because every day more than 400 people died from road accidents in India. World Trauma Day was made to try to lower this number in our country and in many other places all around the world. As I mentioned earlier, trauma can be caused by any kind of physical harm. More than anything else, car accidents may be the leading cause of serious injuries around the world. World Trauma Day is meant to get people to think about what they can do to lower their chances of getting hurt or dying in an accident or other traumatic event. Even if a person survives a serious injury, it could make them permanently unable to work or even kill them. Also, most injuries happen because there are not enough safety and prevention measures in place. It may be hard to deal with the effects of a traumatic event, but here I have some tips to help you get through it. So, the first thing is focus on what's most important when dealing with the consequences of a crisis. Learn to delegate your daily tasks. Also, hold off on making promises that are not important and instead focus on what can really be done. You can use them to focus not only on your physical strength but also on your mental and emotional strength. Next is share your painful experiences with the people you care about most, and this may help you feel better. After hearing you, they'll have a better idea maybe of what's going on and they may be able to help you with daily tasks. If you take this step, you will probably feel relieved and lighter. Then is de-stress. Get rid of your stress as much as possible. We often don't realize how hard trauma is on the body as well as our mind. And during a crisis, it is normal for the body to become very sensitive. Even though it might be hard to stay calm after a stressful event, trying meditation or some other ways to reduce stress can help. There are different apps available nowadays to meditate. Or else, the easiest and the best way to de stress is by reading religious books like Bible, Bhagavad Gita, or Quran. It surely gives the best answers to your life crisis, I can say. Next, what you can do is break up the time it takes to deal with the trauma and talk about it with people you trust. That is very important. You should share it with people you trust. Don't be afraid to talk about how you feel because you might cry too much when you're pouring out yourself. It's normal to feel sad when you think back on a hard time, so don't feel bad about it. It's likely that you think bad feelings are a sign of weakness and that you don't have the skills to deal with life challenges well. Remember that change happens very slowly. Be kind to yourself and the way you deal with the ups and downs of life. After any kind of trauma, no matter how bad it is, normal to feel sick about it. So the best thing to do is to stop fighting against reality and just deal with it. If you're not sure, go to the doctor. You might need help from a professional. If it's hard for you to deal with a crisis and you still have nightmares, bad feelings, and can't move on with your life many weeks after something terrible happened. To get through this, you need to talk to a professional and get some help. Homeopathic case taking itself will help you speak out your feelings and emotions, and the homeopathic medicines will be an additional help as well. Homeopathic system has a wide range of medicines for both physical as well as mental trauma. You can consult me if you need any such help. Traumatic events can be hard to deal with, but you can get past them with the right help and time. Also, if you are having a hard time getting over a traumatic event, you should see a doctor right away. I hope this video helps you get over your trauma and find a way to get over it. All the best and take care. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.